Hey guys, what's up? Hey, I'm getting ready to build a, what do you call that thing? Farmhouse. I'll tell you what I'll call it. I'm not sure what it's called. Farmhouse window casing. You know the thing that goes, window? Thing that goes in the window, trims the window out. Looks real nice, appeasing to the eye. We're gonna build that. If you wanna see me do it, come right along. Let's hit it, guys. First off, we start by cutting out all of our pieces. We'll first make the actual part that inserts around the window, and then we'll do the trim and attach it to it in a minute. We mark and cut all the pieces. I label my pieces, that way I don't get them mixed up as I cut them. Then I run them all through the table saw. They had to be cut down to 5 1/8 inch, which I didn't have to cut much off to get them down to that size because they were 1 by 6, so they were just 5 1/2 inches. After that, I lay all my pieces out. I take in Craig jig pocket holes and screw me some pocket holes in my vertical pieces to screw into my horizontal pieces. 3 per side, so 3 screws per joint on this one is what I went with. I get all of those drilled, and that way we have a way to fasten them. I'm not even going to use clamps. I'll let the screws be the clamps. When I glue those ends and put those screws in it, the glue will act as a clamp, and no clamp will be necessary for letting the glue dry. Just more random, boring video of me drilling pocket holes. Really don't know why I put that much in here of me drilling pocket holes. But here I'm putting glue on the end. Then I just get it squared up and shoot some nails in it. It'd be best if I had some of those corner clamps, but I don't have any yet. I need to get some, because it is kind of hard to hold it straight. You have to be pretty diligent to get it straight when you're putting a pocket hole. It wants to kick just about 1/8 inch or so. So if you don't have those clamps either, just be careful here and make sure you get it good and straight, and hold it good and straight while you put the screws in. And I do that to all 4 connection points. Flip it over and do the same thing to the other side. Those Craig screws are nice too. They got that pan head on them, so they really cinch it nice and tight. I actually found that whole Craig jig of assorted screws at Lowe's one day on sale, so I grabbed them. That part's finished. Now we can cut out all of our frame pieces. I just got my measurements. I didn't even measure for the frame at the client's house. I just measured for the insert, and then I got all my measurements for the actual frame off of that. So here I'll cut out my horizontal pieces for the trim and the vertical pieces. Label all those and get them laid out where I want them. Then I kind of just lay my actual casing on them and just dry fit it and make sure everything looks good before I drill some more pocket holes and glue it up. Here I drill pocket holes in my vertical pieces of my trim, and that I will screw those to the horizontal pieces, but you will see that here in just a second. I just went with 2 screws on these 1x4s. I felt like that was sufficient to hold it. Put some glue on them, square them up, get them into 90 degrees. And I do a 1/4 inch reveal on that horizontal piece, so I let it overhang a 1/4 inch. I made a mark. Then I just take my clamp when I get it on that mark and it's nice and flush up against that horizontal piece. Put a couple screws in it, and then do that to all 4 of your sides, or all 4 connection points, I should say. Who knows what you call it. I don't know technical names. Just put them together. Flip it over and do the same thing to the other side. Remember to mark all 4 sides, top and bottom, for that 1/4 inch reveal. That's what gives it that, I don't know what you call the look, but it gives it a nice look, and we call it a farmhouse window casing. Whether or not that's what it is, I don't know. If you know what it's actually called, leave a comment in the description down below and describe to all of us and enlighten us on what it's actually called. But for now, I'm going to call it a farmhouse window casing. Here I'll just put some glue around that outer edge, and make sure you just put it on the outer edge because it'll have a 1/4 inch reveal all the way around the inside. So you don't want to put glue where you have to sand glue back off in order to paint it. Then I get my a piece of 1/4 inch plywood, and I cut me just a little piece, that way I can take it around the edge as I'm nailing it on, and that will give me a true 1/4 inch reveal all the way around the inside. And I just glue this on with some 18 gauge brad nails. I went around first to make sure it was good and squared up, and just shot a few in it, but then I go back here in a minute and shoot more in it. About every 6 or 8 inches. Here is finished. Oh well, I've just got it. She wants it whitewashed, the client does. But I hope you guys can see that. It's a 1x4 knotty pine edge, 1/4 inch reveal all the way around. The lip ended up being 5 1/8 inch, and on top, just to make it a little or farmhousey, or I don't know what you call it. If you guys know, put it in the comments below. I took in a 1.5 inch board, left me with a 3/4 inch overhang, and there's a 1/4 inch nub here on each end, top and bottom, and then I 1/4 inch that out as well. So just something that I think looks really good when you're going with that farmhouse theme for a window casing. I still got to whitewash it, and after I whitewash it, then we have to install it. Thank you, guys. I took some Valspar white paint I had, and I diluted it down about 75% paint to 25% water, and that gives you that whitewash look where you can still see the wood through. My client is remodeling her bedroom here. I actually put this shiplap on the walls. We butted it together. Some people gap it, whatever you want to call it. It's whitewash, and so I whitewashed the window frame as well. I think it turned out really nice. The real thing I like about building those window casings, you literally just bring it, you make your measurements, go home to your wood shop, make the window casing, and you can just bring it to your client's house, put it in, put 6 or 8 nails in it, and it's good to go. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I don't know if y'all ever seen a window casing like that. Maybe it's common, I don't know, but it's just something that I think looks really good.